Hello, Taurus. How are you? Thank you, and welcome to Femacy LightHouse. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to your energy reading. Happy birthday to you, Taurians, in the end of the season here. It's been a wonderful season so far. I'm just grateful to be a Taurian myself, to be able to share all of this good energy with you guys. I want to thank you all for your continued support. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share, and like this video. As some of you already know, I'll be taking a look at your past, your present, and your future in reference to a love connection that has you conflicted. If your love life is going great, this reading is not for you. This reading is for individuals who just need a little bit of guidance in understanding and knowing the future of a potential love connection. If you're interested in purchasing a reading with me, you can purchase your reading in the description box below. Once you've done so, just send me the receipt. My email is also in the description box. And I also like to remind you guys, not every Taurian is going to identify with this message. For something more intimate, more personal to your situation, just send me an email and we can do a birth chart reading for you. All right. Let's get right into it, Taurus. Let's see. Please speak to me in reference to Taurus. Let's talk about the past first. Let's talk about the past when it comes to Taurus, and then we'll talk about the present and then the future. Please speak to me about the past for Taurian energy. This is for the past, please. Talk to me about the past. All right. All right. So in the past position here, for either you or the person that you're dealing with, something has become very clear. Okay. So someone is enlightened about you, and either they're enlightened about you or you are enlightened about them in a certain area. Okay, so there's some sort of discovery here. Somebody discovered something about the other person, all right? A lot of just restlessness is the energy that I get, okay? It could be either you or your person. There's a lot of resistance to this change, okay? So there's a change that's occurring right now, and either you or your person is finding it difficult to just stop thinking about each other, basically. Even if you're not communicating, I really feel an energy of just too much thinking about it. You're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to watch movies, go out, talk to friends. However, be mindful of when you're communicating with your friends, because words have power. If you continue to talk about the same things over and over again, then you're kind of manifesting that back into your life. So in order to push it away, you're going to have to stop talking about it. Okay, and I think a lot of Taurians are in the energy of dropping a certain connection, and so you have to take that person out of your vocabulary, literally. You have to take them out of your dialogue, out of your plans, out of your agenda, out of all of that in order to completely dissipate this energy, okay? But we'll be taking a further look. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Wands. So either you or the person that you're dealing with is blocking right now. So somebody's blocking somebody else out. That could either be your energy or the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Now, I'm feeling like, you know, the feelings are mutual, basically. So I feel like if somebody wants to behave a certain way with you, then you're okay with that, and you're just going to keep, you know, on with your life. You're not going to chase anybody. You're not going to baby anybody. And you're certainly not going to degrade yourself. All right. So I just really feel an energy of it's just time to see if we can get a different card here, because we have fire sign at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my gosh, that fire sign is always in my reading, you know. But, you know, maybe you have a water sign in your future or an air sign. We need to start thinking like that. That's how we need to start thinking. We need to start manifesting for other signs to come into our lives. If they're not in our lives already, a lot of us are meeting people and are needing to give people a chance, but because of our loyalty and because we don't get around, all right, and because we're not just the type to just jump from person to person, we kind of stay stagnant in the same energy. But I think it's time to give other people a chance, because I feel like you have a lot of people around you, or there's people that are interested in you, Taurus, and you know that, especially right now. Okay, you're on the glow up. I feel like a lot of you guys are just looking really good. A lot of smart, intelligent women. I speak to so many intelligent Taurians that I do readings for. And I always tell you guys, I'm like, what do you do for a living? What do you do for? And everybody's like, oh, I'm a nurse, or, I'm a social worker. And I'm like, look at y'all, you guys are just really representing for the bull gang in general. And, it's just a pleasure to see your evolution. So continue to stay on that vibe. Don't let a man's energy make you feel like you're not worthy of him. You are worthy. However, if someone else has issues within themselves, then they have to take care of that. And perhaps their absence from your life just means that they need to work on themselves. Okay, so we're going to take a further look when we clarify for you here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to talk about the present moment and how you're feeling in the present. Please speak to me in reference to the present when it comes to Taurus. The present moment for Taurus. Talk to me about the present. Okay, that wanted to come out. 2 more cards for the present for Taurus in this connection. Whoa, okay, cards are just jumping out. So I know that for a lot of you, it's just because we're so devoted, and because when we give our all, even if we're not physically present in front of you. When we give our energy, you're probably the only one who's getting that type of intensity, especially when it comes to a love connection. So I get it. If someone is not talking to you or blocking you or ghosted you or did something that you didn't agree with, if somebody cheated or something like that, you feel ultimately hurt by that. Okay, you feel betrayed by that. I get it. But again, this energy is not going to last forever. And the last thing you want to do is be stuck in that energy of pain. Okay? Because if your person can just get up and walk away from the connection like nothing happened, then they don't deserve to have any of your mental space or energy. But you already know that. My thing is that you have other people that are interested in you. And I know that this is a strong connection towards, but I feel like what you need to do is start looking into those other options, and you need to start giving people an opportunity to get to know you, because you have people that are just wanting your time. There's a lot of text messages that, you're probably ignoring. There's a lot of DMs that, you don't take serious, but maybe you should. Just start to take a deeper thought into what it is that I'm saying when it comes to that. That past person that keeps popping up and you're just like, there he goes again, or there she goes again. But what if she or he is meant to be in your life? So take the opportunity. It's not fair to you if you're going to continue to remain in a cycle and someone doesn't want to change. Maybe when you move on with your life and they see that, and maybe when you have another kid, or maybe when you're married, maybe then they'll regret it. But that's called karma. And sometimes people have to experience those walks of life in order to learn their lesson. So let people learn their lesson. If they don't want to cooperate, they don't have to. Just leave it up to the universe. All you have to do is keep moving forward. And I feel like that's what this reading is all about. We've been seeing a lot of fire energy and a lot of this, that energy. Never mind that. It's time to get up and walk in a different direction. Nobody has the right to keep you stuck in their energy for this long. All right. So it's just time to just forget about, the good times, and it's time to make some new memories. That's what you're going to be doing. That's what I feel like you should be trying to do. And I feel like you guys are putting effort, but I know how it is where you just think, and it gets the best of you. Remember that words have power. Don't speak this person's name as much as don't bring this person up when you're out with the girls or with the guys. Don't look at this person's social media. Don't invest in their energy. Even if you're not around them, when you speak their name, you are calling their energy into you. Just drop it. Just drop it. And that's how you'll do better for yourself, and you'll be a lot healthier in terms of your mental health, and just being aligned, with your chakras. So again, you know, you love this person, obviously, okay? Because, why would you be here? Why would you be watching if you didn't want more clarity, okay? You can certainly love someone and just have to let go of them and move on with your life, all right? You can love someone and not speak to them ever again, you know? And I feel like if that's what you have to do, I know that's a challenge, but you have always overcome the challenge, Taurus. That's who you are. There's no obstacle, there's no block, there's nothing that can detain you or retain you from where you're headed. And I know that this is how you feel for this person, but you can feel this for somebody else too. It's possible. That's what you need to start opening your mind to, the other possibilities that you have, because you have them. They're in front of you. For a lot of you, you have just a group of guys for, for the men watching, several women that would love an opportunity, and because of how loyal you are with your energy, you're not ready to take it away. And I get it. I get it, but it's time to just start opening up to new opportunities for yourself here. Definitely got, you thinking about it a lot with the Four of Swords. I get it. And then blocking once again, all right? But we're going to clarify. In the future, let's see what we have in the future for this connection that you think about so much. Please speak to me in reference to the future when it comes to the person that you're dealing with. Please speak to me in reference to the future when it comes to the person that you're dealing with. All right, this wanted to come out. 2 more cards, please. For Taurus, for the future. All right. Bottom of the deck here. So this person that you're dealing with, Taurus, they do too much of this trying to cover the sky with their hands. You can't cover the sky with your hands. You know this person really loves you, Taurus. You know that they just have this exterior all the time. They don't want you to know how much they feel about you, even though they love you. They don't want to tell you, and they don't want to show you. They just want you to figure it out. They like for things to be a mystery. They like to see you chase them around. They still want to talk to you. Even if they're not talking to you, they still want you in their life. But you are just fed up at this point, Taurus, and you're not into playing these type of games anymore. You're looking for something more serious. And I feel like the more you look at the news and the more that you hear about what's going on in the world, it's even more of a reason for you to be stable and settled down. And I feel like your person, they still want to talk to you. Even if they don't reach out to you, even if they don't call you, even if they think about you and they can't stop thinking about you, but then they don't want to give you the love that you feel like you deserve. They don't want to put the effort in. They rather have people chase them. They rather have people baby them. Like, you're not doing that. Okay, you've had enough. I think you've done enough of that for this person. I think that you've shown them how much you've loved them. And I think it's time for you to just finally look in another direction. All right, we have Gemini season coming up, and a lot of interesting, opportunities are going to be coming up for the Taurians. Okay, so that's something great to look forward to. We have the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, and then, the Magician. Somebody wants a brand new beginning, a brand new start with you. But I just feel like if someone is not going to play their part and, speaking up, if there's something that your person has to say, then they need to just speak up and be clear before you're gone and there's no chance at all. Because at this point, you're just moving on with your life. You're just having a real mature approach about, if things are going to be this way, then I'm just going to keep it moving type of energy, However, this person's always going to want a new beginning with you, and you know that. All right. So you're just really going to have to decide, which path to take. I feel like the Two of Swords, where am I going to stay in this energy, or am I going to take up this other option that I have over here? You have options. We have the Four of Wands, so beautiful energy. You're shining. You're on your way to the top. You know that. You know that you have elevated. You know that you're on the come up. You know that everything's changing for you. Your society is going to be changing. A lot of you guys are just moving from where you are to somewhere else. You're relocating. You're getting new jobs, or your business is growing, which eventually, if your business starts growing, then you're going to move away. So that's a good energy to be in. We have the Four of Cups, and someone's going to be left here hurt, and I just really feel like you're giving up on somebody. You're giving up on somebody, and, they may not see it now. But I feel like when they do realize it, it's going to be too late. Okay. And, I feel like you're just going to keep walking right now. If somebody's not going to be on the same energy with you, and if they want to just be in and out, you're dealing with a person who's just in and out, in and out. You don't know which way. I don't know if I want to do this today. We always talk about this, Taurus. And I just feel like you're getting tired of that. You've shown how loyal that you can be. You've shown, you've given your effort. You've given your time. You've ridiculed and made a fool out of yourself in some instances to make a connection work, and someone just continues to try to bulldozer. They want to just bulldozer right over you and then just keep doing whatever they want to do, and then they want to come back whenever they feel like it, and it's just not fair, So now what we're going to do is we're going to start to clarify so that we can get a further look at what we have here. All right, so in the past position, we definitely have something that became very clear here. Okay, so somebody got some clarity on what was going on or what happened, and because of that, there was detachment. Okay, so somebody thinks that they know you a little bit better now, or they think that they found something out about you, or you exposed a side of yourself that, is something that they can't quite get past, or something like that is the energy that I get. But let's clarify to see what else we have. Please speak to me in reference to the Ace of Swords here in the past position for Taurus. Please speak to me in reference to the Ace of Swords for Taurus. So the King of Michael. So principled, rational, ambitious, and respected, because that's what you are, Taurus, okay? Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. So if you have made a decision to end this, drop this, keep it moving, then just stay in that same energy. All right, because I feel like you've fought hard enough and long enough. Okay, a situation that calls for honest and open communication, though, so if somebody wants to get through to you, then they are going to have open and honest communication with you. Because if not, then you're going to keep on with the chariot moving right along. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting for you because you're getting tired. All right, I like that card. In the present moment, obviously, you are the Queen of Cups for this person. That's obvious, We get it, but there's some blocking going on, either from you or your person. All right, so let's clarify the Seven of Wands. That's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't sleep. I mean, we have a little bit of water here. We have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Please speak to me in reference to the Seven of Wands here. I knew something was going to fall. All right, so let's see what we have. This better be a good one. The Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So someone's being resistant to change, and some of this has to do with money and stability and issues that have to do with material. And I think I talked about this in the last reading, where I feel like your person is concerned with the money, the amenities, their situation that they're in, the way that they're living. And, if there's an issue with money, then look, if you really love somebody, then money is not the real issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has nothing to do with funds. When you guys come together, then you figure out a better plan for the both of you and how you both can get that money. That's how I feel. In the future, the Four of Wands, okay, beautiful energy for you. All right, somebody's feeling lonely here, and I don't feel like it's you, Taurus. I don't feel like it's you. Somebody wants a new beginning. They're still, this is what they don't tell you. And you're tired of the games because you know this already. All right, but for some of you, it's going to be too late for that person. And they won't realize it now. They'll realize it when, again, you're married or you're in a new connection or when you have your new beautiful baby, right? Let's clarify the Magician here. In the future, let's clarify the Magician here. The Nine of Ariel. Your dreams are fulfilled, Taurus. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So, again, another wonderful energy for you. You're headed for greatness. In love, not in love, regardless. I mean, there's so many other areas of your life that are in recognition, and that's where your focus is. And if somebody wants to come around and waste your time, you're not wasting your time anymore. You're just not. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If you're interested in a private reading with me, all of that info is in the description box below. I want to thank you so much for watching, and take care.